Commander Greg Garrett, former gunnery officer of the old Asiatic Fleet four-stacker destroyer USS Walker, DD-163, now captain of the sailing frigate USS Donaghy, leaned on the starboard quarterdeck rail, staring through his binoculars. The colors of the sea and sky had proclaimed their independence from each other, and a yellow-red smear splashed the eastern horizon. The boisterous sea was becoming a tumultuous, toothy, pink-tinged purple. The Lemurian lookout, high in the maintop, had sighted dawn-spangled sails to the northeast with her keen eyes, but Garrett still saw nothing. As he searched, the sun darted tentative beams over the distant, hazy line of the continent. "What have we, sir?" asked Lieutenant Sarangani, joining Grik beside the rail. Saran was Donaghy's exec, her sailing master, in the Lemurian vernacular. He had replaced Murak Sangha, who had been recently appointed to command the new USS Tassat, when Garrett declined the honor in favor of remaining with Donaghy. Saran was a bona fide sky priest of a southern denomination, so he filled the sailing master role without suffering any of the religious resentment that sometimes plagued laymen in his post. More and more sky priests join the Navy these days, surely out of patriotism, but also, possibly, to help secure their relevance in these strange transitional times. Garrett didn't care about that. Sauron was a fantastic navigator, as were most of his order, but like Adar, the highest-ranking sky priest Greg knew, Sauron was a fanatic for the cause. Greg lowered his binoculars and looked at him. The oversized, dark amber eyes gazing back were common among Lemurians, but the fine, almost perfectly symmetrical coat of brown and white fur was unusual. Lemurians could be almost any color and were often striped, blotched, or even brindled, but not many had so much white. Greg shrugged mentally. Sky priests were often odd in a number of ways. In Sauron's case, it might even be his southern lineage. He was one of the few cats from the Great South Island, the land humans remembered as Australia, who had joined the Grand Alliance so far. He even talked funny. Word was, some land homes of North and West Australia, culturally similar to Balkpan and Manila, were forming regiments and might apply for full membership in the Alliance. Garrett hoped they would. This war was a fight for all Lemurians to make, all people of whatever race or species.